I feel like things got spun out of control with the coverage a week later. So yeah, I obviously had a conversation with Joel Wolf, who I've known a long time, and also our player Giancarlo Stanton, and I feel like everything's in a good spot. So, well, I was surprised how it got twisted and turned and played out, or what have you. I said what I said, and but so that's why I certainly had the conversations. I value Giancarlo Stanton as a player, without a doubt. He's one of the big drivers of when we do win. He's one of the few players you bring to New York that hasn't backed down, that's handled himself in a professional manner, through thick and thin, and as I said, one of the few players that, like, when the money's on the line, if you look at his postseason numbers, it's pretty impressive. So he, he's a gifted, talented player. He's a feared hitter, obviously, and we love to be able to deploy him at all times. So, but anyway, I made the phone calls that after again, I was caught off guard when about a week later when everything became something that was never intended, because my comments weren't intended to poke anything at anybody. I was just answering a question, obviously posed to me, and I answered it. So, but regardless, I got a lot of respect for both Joel but more importantly for our player Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, we're always trying. I mean, we're knocking on those doors. We're having those conversations. And I think Al Steinbrenner's always run it, and his family's always run it the way that listen, if there's some opportunity that's worth pushing through on, they're always there to allow that to happen. So but it's really all about a team situation and how the collective all works together. So we'll see how this winter plays out. But yeah, we're gonna have conversations with the big ones and the small ones. I mean, listen, it's a small thing. I really want to give a shout out to the New York Yankees for supporting Covenant House. I think we have now 34 shelters worldwide. Homelessness has exploded here in the last decade or more. We're all been so fortunate to have, a house, a roof over our head, and food coming 3 times a day, quite easily. And but there never should be that as an issue anywhere, you would think, in this world. But unfortunately, it's becoming even a worse problem than ever. But anyway, Covenant House is doing everything they can to play a positive part in it, and we at the New York Yankees are really proud to support it.